Hey guys, GEGA here and welcome back everyone to another episode where I'll be showing you, my dear friends, how to expand far and wide as Hungary, a nation that apparently no one plays as, because it has no focus tree. Or any flavor events. Well, they do have flavor events, but they only hit you with negative debuffs, as you will see very soon. And it does not help that you will end up at war with Austria and all of your allies, or rather, the crown territories or land that belongs to Austria, in about 1 year and a half. That is why we need to go with concentrated industry this time around as Hungary. Electronic and engineering as always, just so that we can rush toward the radio for the reinforce rate. And let's not forget artillery is gonna save our asses this time around. Production wise, we kinda are cooked. I don't need the support equipment anymore. It's not gonna save my bacon. I need anti-air because I'm gonna be fighting against a lot of assholes. Goes without saying, I need to produce some artillery, so I'm gonna be putting one on it, and the rest will straight up go on guns. As for the focuses that will be taken, it's pretty simple. Political reforms for the 200 political power instantly, like goes without saying. So just so that we can gain more army experience and hire the army offense guy. Sadly, we don't have an army defense guy. I would have hired him instantly. Then we will beeline all the way toward military industry 3, and from there you head toward military exercise, because you need to get your doctrines done. By that time you would already be at war with Austria, so you are free to do whatever you feel like from that point onward. I would recommend you to go toward the plus 10% attack on core territory and defense on core territory, but most likely than not you would have finished the war by then. Also, side note, I just want to state that it's possible for Ukraine to join the Austrian faction. In the early stages of the war against the Austria and their many puppets, they will not join the war against you directly, they will remain neutral, but once Austria starts to lose, they will flood in with their 20, 50 troops. I mean, last time I checked they had like 60 troops. They absolutely whipped my ass. I was very lucky that I managed to snipe, I don't know how to call this province, so I'm gonna call it the lesbian province. Thankfully I managed to snipe it eventually. But let's just say that having hordes of Ukrainians rushing toward your countryside and holding Berlin and Budapest is kinda scary. No, I'm not gonna go to early mobilization. Instead, I should go to limited conscription due to my low manpower. And the rest of my political power will obviously be used to hire the education reformer. I will jump to early mobilization and finally hire the technocrat. From that point onward, we get the coordination guy, which I just want to reiterate how amazing this lad right here is. You get the buffs from doing these 3 research right here. You can see it. 2% reinforce rate, 2% reinforce rate, and 1% reinforce rate. So hell, it's even better. And the artillery expert as well, you're gonna need them. I'm sorry if I sound like I'm yapping too much, but I really want to give you as much possible information so that you may succeed in your own endeavors. Oh yeah, goes without saying, but hey, take your horses, you're gonna need them, put them under a different general, grab all of your infantry, switch them toward this template, the one that has 9 brigades of infantry. Go toward here, remove 1 single battalion, make sure to add anti-air. Trust me, without anti-air you're not going to be capable of holding, and you're going to create a front line that resembles this. To put it simply, your strategy to win against Austria is to ship at the enemy bit by bit. Let's look at their subjects. We have Illyria, they have 10 troops, Galicia has 10 troops. The only difference is that Illyria is too close to the Austrian mainland, so they will be defended heavily, but Galicia can be isolated by taking this single province from them, and you can make them capitulate by snapping Krakow and Lvov from them. You're gonna grab this division template, you're gonna copy it once again, you're gonna add 1 single battalion of artillery, and that is all that there is to it. Switch the insignia if you so wish. Sadly, for the entirety of the first year, you cannot produce jack shit. You can see it right here. I have 6 factories on guns, and I'm making only 10. I mean, you know what, I may as well just put 1 single factory on it. Who's gonna stop me? So yeah, these guys will get the engineering companies. And we're gonna add support artillery as well, to buff them as much as possible. This is the template that I'm gonna be utilizing for the entirety of this run. This lad over here is a traitor. Don't pick him up, he's gonna switch sides as soon as you end up fighting against the Austrians. The entire point of the war against Galicia is so that you pin off their annoying pesky ass troops, let them march into this area. Trust me, you need to let them try to take Transylvania from you so that they shuffle in some troops and waste them, since every single unit that is not defending their homeland is a unit that is not annoying you. Also, it kinda is a bit unfair that Austria gets plus 20% factory output. Okay, they gave me 900 guns. Hopefully they arrive before they declare on me. I forgot about this. I'm not gonna click on this. instantly. At this rate, we won't even get the land lease from the Austrians. Don't click on the decision instantly. Try to win as many days as possible. Every day that you're not at war is a day where you gain more guns. Oh my god, never piss off you pesky Austrian. Just rushing into Galicia and cause as much damage as possible and rush toward Lvov. Put your fighters on interception over Hungary, not like it's gonna do much. We're trying to snipe Krakow and Lvov, but some pricks are not allowing us to do such a thing. Okay, so now we need to play the defensive game. The thing about the Austrian puppets is that they tend to rush into your gaps. I don't think this has to do with Kaiserreich. I think this has to do with this war more than anything. I wish these damn good-for-nothing horses were a bit faster, just so that I can snipe Lvov, but they take 3 days to arrive to the next tire. Oh my god, Lvov is open. Lvov is open. If I manage to make it there in 5 days, the war will be saved. Come on, Lvov, fall, I'm begging you. Fuck, is this enough to make Galicia cap? Oh, thank god, it indeed is. I'm so glad that they have low war support. 4% war support, which makes them very likely to cap. Look at the damage that their divisions were doing in my countryside. Like, come on, cap. I need to redirect all of my 6 troops toward the north, because it kinda is a bit collapsing and I need to reinforce it. If you lose any state, make sure to reclaim it. Until we get all of these buffs in the soft attack tree, we are not gonna be safe. We need the plus 10% defense. We need also the soft attack for our support companies. I swear to god, I don't remember it being this tough to defend near Pressburg. Besides 2 bubbles that are very red, ignore this battle over here, they will never break it. I think we're doing well. We did the first step properly. We knocked out Galicia, and I think we're not gonna shit our pants. And I have everything on ground production right now. I don't need the anti-air nor the support equipment. The anti-air that I already created and is within my army is already shooting down the Austrian cast and countering whatever is needed to counter. What I need right now the most is infantry equipment, as in guns. Casualty wise, we are actually on the green, inflicted more than we've lost. If Austria declares on the Italian Republic, Germany will send volunteers to them, so be warned about that. These our troops are gaining a lot of experience, and we are losing the minus 25% modifier in combat debuff from having our divisions being green. I'm gonna switch the horses toward the offensive template because I have enough artillery. We even inflicted another 50,000 against them while losing only 24k, which is beautiful. You don't see this very often. Romania is just fine against me. Romania, no. Brother, Romania, I swear to god, I'm gonna give you Transylvania for free if you don't fuck me up the ass. I'm begging you, no. You know what, fuck it, we ball. We're gonna go on the offensive. I'm so committed into this offensive, I'm gonna hit force attack with my troops. Gonna pin every single bastard that I see ahead of me. And I'm going to go all out. I should be capable of breaking them very fast and committing to the encirclement. And we have them fully encircled. Is this called Buono, by the way? I keep calling it Buono, but I may be wrong. Okay, Prague has been secured, I'm instantly gonna run back. I have a semblance of some command power. We're gonna hit force attack with this one, boys. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this unit for nothing. An absolute blunder from my end. Unless I snipe another VP, which may end up being possible. Come on, like, I swear to god, Bohemia, you have to capitulate. 98%, I love you, my dear friend. I love you so much, Bohemia. Thank you so much. GG, Bohemia is out of the picture, and we are saved. Now we just have to fight against the pesky ass Austrians and their 40 troops. Fuck me, I almost lost the south. If I got broken in the south, there would be around 9 troops that could have blitzed into here and whooped my ass. Okay, that's it. We killed off all of these bricks and another 3 divisions are gonna disappear. Austria is already at 250,000 dead, but their faction is. You know what? The war is nearly won. Why am I waiting anymore? We're gonna march in. I realized why Romania and Serbia did not declare on me. They were at war with the IMRO, the resistance here in Macedonia. So thank you, my dear Bulgarians. Thank you for saving my ass. Also, Austria comes in to sue for peace and I'm gonna whoop their asses. Like, no way in hell am I gonna let them get away with this one, bruh. You come in for the bread, you're gonna get your ass whooped. But it's manageable, especially since you're encircling their troops right now. Or rather, I'm encircling their troops right now, man. I'm a skid. Oh, never mind. The war is already won. Fuck, no, my game crashed, my game fucking crashed, no. I mean, we did not lose much progression, if we are to be honest. Austria sues for peace, no, I'm not gonna let them. I'm gonna save the game once again. And Austria capitulates. Amazing, this time around the game did not crash. And now I present to you GEGA Hungary. So yeah, I'm back. I did a bit of testing. This is as far as I got my compliance. It's currently May of 39. Occupying all of these territories is definitely not worth it. You can see it right here. The setup that I had is local police force. I went from secret police force to local police force to civilian oversight in territories that I did not have claims, by the way. As for Croatia and Bosnia, I already went to local autonomy right off the get-go. That is why they have 40 on compliance. If you're wondering, yes, I did end up joining the German faction because I had to disband all of my troops since I lost 200,000 MP. No, fuck, man. 300,000 manpower due to the resistance. You know what's the most horrible thing about playing as Hungary? You eventually lose course on the entirety of Transylvania, which is annoying as hell. Shows you how devilish that 40% is, really. My only advice is to release Austria, Slovenia, Czechoslovakia, and Galicia. You can keep Transylvania and set them to civilian oversight, or hell, you can even set them to local autonomy. They don't even go above 40% resistance, which is manageable. Sure, you're gonna be losing on some industry, but you have like the Austrian manpower, which is not that huge. You have the Czechian manpower, the Galician manpower, and the Slovenian industry, or some shit like that. I don't know. There's some potential here to have a fun run if you are Hungarian, or if you are a maniac and wanna torture yourself. But this is where I'm gonna leave you guys. This has been Kaiserreich. If you're new to the channel, make sure to like and subscribe. Massive thank you to the channel members. Please do consider becoming one. Generally helps me a lot, so I would be very thankful for it. And that is all, guys. So I'll be seeing you in the next video, and farewell and goodbye. Bye bye.